Let us come back to the point where we left. That point was silence. And this point is always fresh, it's always same and always new. Always same and always new, never changing and always fresh. It is a paradox because we only know um, things which are fresh when they are changing. We don't know anything which is not changing and still fresh. In fact, any freshness that you have ever known in the realm of changes is nothing compared to this freshness of your own self, which is never changing. Come, come back here and rest in this never changing, ever fresh presence of life which you are. You are not thinking, it is a function you have. You are not body, it is a function that you have. You are not any of the experiences. These are all just appearances in front of the mirror of awareness that you are. If you try to understand what I'm saying, you will get some knowledge in the mind in the form of concepts. But if you just listen, you there is a possibility that you can see it. You can see what I can see. If you listen so totally, so much in sync, then you can listen. You can see what I can see. In Zen, they say, find your true face. And that creates a very subtle misunderstanding in the mind of seekers. Now they try to seek some face within, some identity within, which is a real identity, which is a pure identity, which is not mind and which is not anything that they know. But remember, the master has played a trick. When he say find your true face, he did not tell you that your true face has no face. Your true identity has no identity. So whatever face you will come up with is not your true face. Whatever identity you have come up with as your final identity, as your true self, is not your true self. You cannot hold onto your true self because you are that. I want to again invite all of you for anything that is holding your attention in this moment, and you feel you are not complete, you feel you are not total, you feel you are not happy, you are not relaxed, joyful. You can share. We can look together. If you feel it is perfect to be here like this and listening, then continue like this. Remember, you cannot discover the being by doing. You can discover and recognize the being by being. So be more. Satsang is the place to be, to exist without doing anything. You are, you are alive, not sleeping, not slipping into mind, into thinking, into dreaming, not going anywhere, not coming also, because going anywhere will happen through the mind. Coming back here also will happen through the mind. Not going anywhere, not coming back. You are here, appreciating this here-ness, this now-ness, this aliveness, this fact that I'm alive in this moment. This will help you, this will allow you to recognize the being. Doing cannot help you to recognize the being. Doing can only take you to the very outskirt border of the mind, which is where the doing is happening. From there you can take a jump into the beingness, which is here right now. And for that you don't need to do anything. You have done enough. Now it's time to relax into the beingness that you are. So if you want to become something, do this thing or that. But if you want to be, to relax, to recognize yourself, then you don't need to do anything. Your true self is that which was before you started becoming anything, before you got interested in becoming something else. And all along it is still the same and is there. And your doing will make you more, something more, will make you something else still. But your doing cannot make you yourself. Yourself is there, ready to be recognized by you when you are not interested in becoming anything, anything else, anything other than what you are. Understand these things. You will understand these things as you listen carefully. You will understand at the heart being level, what is this? What is the meaning of this? You don't need to work on it. You have to listen and be free now, here only. There's a question coming from a friend. My Marioka, you are asking, every time that I think of pleasures this life can give me, I get drunk with the desires. When I try to accomplish them, I can never do it. I become paralyzed and insincere in almost everything I do in my life. How can I stop falling in that trap? Yeah, you can stop falling into that trap by understanding the trap, by understanding what exactly this gives you, what exactly any pleasure gives you. Because our encounter with every play experience as such, and in this case in particular, experience of pleasure, is happening in unconsciousness, in sleep. And in the sleep, whatever impressions are created in your mind are accepted as it is. So whatever understanding happens in that moment, that this gives me joy, this gives me this, that is accepted by you. You don't scrutinize, you don't look, you don't doubt. So just take one example of any pleasure and totally, with full awareness, try to check what exactly you are getting in it. If you cannot do that, then add a general awareness to all the experiences of pleasure, and slowly, slowly you will become free from it. Remember, the default way of tasting joy when we are not awake is pleasure. At the body level, you will live and you will experience joy through pleasure. At the mind level, you will experience joy through happiness. So it is like this. Nobody can be free from these traps of mind without being aware of it. You will have to check what exactly is this trap. Or the simplest way is know yourself. But when you are not able to practice, you are not able to follow the pointing, you are not able to practice also, the practice is also not effective, then this level of investigation is needed. I call it contemplation at mind level, going deep into that is needed. So either know yourself and be free from all the troubles of life, as Guruji, Papaji says. If you are not able to do that, then join satsangs, practice, meditation technique. Like and the one I have proposed is simple seeing. It will wake you up generally. You have to generally wake up. You don't have to handle particular problems which appear to be a big issue for us. And if still that also doesn't appeal you, then go deep in any and every problem that you think is a big issue for you and find out what exactly is the problem. Before you can find the solution of it, you will have to find out what exactly is the problem. You will have to diagnose it properly. So these are the things I feel. Follow the guidance, wake up. If you cannot, then again and again join such pointings, such satsangs. And while you are not in these satsangs, practice simple seeing. If too much troubled by anything in life, investigate into that. What exactly is the problem? And it should be a general attitude for anything and everything. You are troubled by your phone, you are troubled by your mobile phone, and you immediately choose to buy a new phone. It's not the right attitude. If you have enough money and you can afford to waste it, maybe you will not bother about it. But otherwise, you must find out exactly what is the problem. Because maybe the new phone also will bring home the same problem or similar problem in the name in different names. So first checking what exactly is the problem with this present mobile phone. Why I want to change it. Then you will not buy another mobile phone which has same or similar problems. Like this, be more conscious, live with consciousness in your life. I feel like this, my friend, it may help you. A very simple thing we all must understand that all our problems are connected with unconsciousness. Because we are unconscious, we are dependent on the reports of senses. We are dependent on the report of mind. And collectively, we are dependent on this sense of identity, which through which we are living this life. Until we become aware, we cannot be aware of our true nature, and we cannot be free from this dependency on mind, dependency on body. So, in general, we must understand this. So, take the any exercise of being conscious as a sacred, very valuable effort, very valuable practice. It is not just another practice. It is an effort of trying to wake you up at the core level from where you can see clearly and make the changes if needed, if you feel so. Christina, you are saying, I feel that most of the time there is no real love here. There is awareness of everything body, feelings, thoughts, sounds. But this state is not special. Maybe this watching is still coming from the mind. Sometimes there is joy and love arising when I am sitting in a public place, just watching the people, feeling myself. When I am alone, this happens not so often. Yes, Stina, this is what you are doing right now. This awareness is an effort. So there is an effort that you are doing, trying to be aware, trying to see, simply seeing. And there is another seeing within you which is effortless. As long as you are bound, as long as you are in this bondage of separation, separate identity, this is a valid attempt, valid effort to keep you a little bit away from mind. Some distance is created between you and mind, so you can see more. And the more you are able to see, the more you will be seeing. You will see that you are the being which does not need to do anything to exist, to be. And the more it is clearly seen that I don't need to do anything to exist, the more we start relaxing in this effortless presence of life that we are. And then that love which you are missing right now, that naturally arises, that naturally felt. What you are referring to right now is an experience of love, a flow of love which you are not feeling right now. It is okay to not feel like this. But don't seek for this love in activities through the body or mind. Be more and more aware. That will bring you back, bring all your energies back to your true place, true position. And then you don't need to seek for anything else. Right now, um, value this more. Your true nature is awareness. Your true nature is joy. But it is not a effort, and it is also not a experience. Anything which is separate from you is brings a heaviness, a burden, and also goes away from you, disappears. This joy, which is experienced in the awareness itself, by the awareness itself, is inseparable from awareness. Then there is no burden of it. There is no heaviness on your existence. There is no uneasiness. There is no unnaturalness. It's so natural. Natural means that which is part of your very being, part of your essence. This is natural joy. Any other joy is it comes from some effort, and it is an experience which is like a wave on the ocean. When the ocean is not conscious of its own nature, which is joy, it tries to taste itself by creating waves, that is experiences, effort and experiences. That's what you are doing also. All of us are doing. Our nature is joy, but we are not conscious of it, aware of it. So we try to taste the same joy through experiences, through dependency on people, interaction, intimacy, and things like this. There is no better way than to be aware of your true self, to recognize your true self. Hope, Stina, it will help you in some way. There is some sound going on here, so maybe we can just sit for a few minutes silently, and when we finish this session, if you guys feel this sound is okay for you, then maybe we can maybe continue this discussion for some time, this sharing for some more time. For 5 minutes, we sit quietly, and then because there is too much distraction here right now, sound disturbance. Just for 5 minutes, let go of all the control that you are trying to maintain, trying to be, trying to do. Fall into your own self as you fall into a swimming pool or onto your cozy bed in your beautiful home. Fall like this, without holding, without maintaining, without trying to adjust. Right away, right now, let go of everything. As you let go like this, you don't disappear, but some adjustment happens, some changes are experienced. Even the experience of fear, maybe fear of dissolution, fear of disappearing. It's okay. You will not disappear. You cannot. You are that truth which cannot disappear. Try this. Let go. Relax. Nothing need to be done. All is already perfect. Moving in harmony. Okay. I feel it's time to finish this session. It was really very beautiful with all of you. And also, I want to thank all of you for waiting and coming back to this second part. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.